more on who the suspect is. He appears to be an ardent Trump supporter. This is video of him at a Trump rally in Melbourne on February 18th of last year. He's holding a sign blasting CNN. Now, his family lives in Aventura, and he used to live there too. Earlier tonight, an attorney speaking on behalf of the family called him a sick individual. Let's go live right now to Amber Diaz. She's in Aventura with more. Amber?
And Elliot, that is in fact the big question tonight. Who is Cesar Sayoc? Was he the Seminole he claimed to be, or a New York City bouncer, or a businessman? Well, before today, people believed those stories, but never did they believe that he was violent. Until today's news broke, Deborah and Teresa only knew a man who had once delivered their pizzas and went by Cesar Altari.
I said, oh my God, that's who we worked with.
My skin is crawling. I was like freaked out.
Not too long ago, they said he picked up his W-2s for a new job.
He liked me as a manager, general manager, but he didn't like me as a person.
That was something that Deborah says was a little disturbing to her. He constantly talked about his political views, and she became part of them.
I'm a proud lesbian, and he didn't like that. Made sure that he told me more than once that, if he had complete autonomy, that basically I would not be living on this earth, and with the Jews and the blacks and the gays and everybody else. He would eradicate us.
Then there was his van.
His van was scary. It was uncomfortable. He drove me home one night, and it was raining, and I remember getting in the van saying, oh my God, what happens if I can't? It was one of these vans that you think, what happens if you can't get out?
According to the Associated Press, in May of 2015, documents show Sayoc reported that more than $40,000 in goods were stolen from his van and an attached trailer, including 11 pieces of Donald Trump clothing, valued over $7,000. Detectives, however, were not able to confirm if the theft actually happened. Those who knew him well say his admiration for Trump was well over the top.
Every conversation we ever had rolled right back into politics.
Justin Humberger talked to us by phone, saying he knew Sayoc as a business manager a few years back.
It's never come to where he's threatened anybody or an act of violence. He's like, these people should die because of their views.
We also tracked down where he used to live. Records show this condo at Northeast 181st Street and 31st Court in Aventura was his last known address up until 2 years ago, in apartment 2016. CBS4's Peter Dent tried getting someone to come to the door. But people in the complex say they knew his mother well.
Very nice lady. She's so perfect.
I'm in shock right now because I did not know any of this information.
He lives in a fantasy world. This is a sick individual.
We spoke to his mother's attorney, who says this is all about mental health, not at all about politics.
His family said the most they ever saw him do was push anyone, and I mean, that sounds like half the society that I know.
Sayoc has a history of arrests, including grand theft battery, possession of prescription drugs with intent to sell. In 2002, he was arrested when, according to police, he, quote, threatened to blow up FPL and that it would be worse than September 11th. He also threatened something would happen to the FPL representative if they cut his electricity. Sayoc was sentenced to 1-year probation.
I know that he was real racist. He was vile, anti-everything. But I really don't know who I was talking to nightly, on which level.
And Sayoc's mother's attorney doubled down, saying he was a sick man, he had no identity or a father figure, and he found a father in President Trump. Reporting live in Aventura, Amber Diaz, CBS4 News Tonight.